Just a little view from the room, guys. It's a basic bed. It's not quite a king size, it's a 3/4. Windows here, obviously you get this little view onto the road. Nice view, but it's freezing. There's like an air duct vent up there that you can't shut as well, so we stuffed a towel up there, or it can be quite noisy at night. Got a couple of plugs either side at bedsides. In the wardrobe, got a little safe down there, 6 coat hangers or so, little writing desk, television, and a basic bathroom. Standard toilet, shower's a bit rubbish, water pressure's not very good, and it goes hot and cold. Do bring your own shower gels if you stop here, because the ones that you provide are in like a paper packet and it's rubbish. Sink as well, tap's a bit knackered, but you know, all in all, if you're just stopping for a night or two, it's a bed, and it's quite clean. So yeah, that's just a little bit around the room. We are gonna head out towards the Arc de Triomphe this morning, and do a little bit of sightseeing before we head home tonight. I will be doing a separate video on the review at Disneyland when I get back home, because there's probably too much to put in just a little morning starter. So yeah, look forward to that one, and we'll see what we can see today. So, just while I'm here, look at this McCafe at Champs-Elysees. Check that out. Side note, we've just had a McDonald's in Champs-Elysees, and it is right expensive. Like, I am not joking. So, I got a box of 9 nuggets, large fries, a large drink. I got a big tasty meal, and I got a plain hamburger. She got a cheeseburger, and it come to $31.90. So basically 29 quid, which back in England would be 16 quid. So it's just so expensive. And I know it's not like that all in France, because I've been to various ski destinations. I've been to France before as well, and I just know it's not that expensive, but obviously being where we are, that's why. So just get a little view at Arc de Triomphe up there, look. So yeah, we're going to head to something called Westfield des Halles, or in my French accent is Westfield des Halles. You like that one, Kev? I'll have a mooch around, see what shops they've got. Apparently it's Europe's biggest shopping centre, so we'll see. So yeah, we'll get some. Just got off the metro, and we're following signs for the Grand Arch. As you can see, it's grand. They weren't lying with that one. Right, so we've come over to the, I don't know if you can see in distance, I can't zoom in because I've got my glove on. A minute. So Westfield attempts. For anyone wanting to come here, apparently this is the biggest shopping centre in Europe. We'll soon find out. You get on the number 1 line to La Défense, which is around here, and it just literally brings you out down them steps there, outside the big arch, as it says, and then here we are at Westfield. So So just to confirm that we're a big shopping centre. Now we are at the Louvre in Paris. Looks pretty good, doesn't it, like, to be fair? It's a lot bigger in person, I'll give you that. This will be where it's very, very busy, as you can see. A lot of people taking selfies and stuff. but it's pretty cool to see. I mean, I've only ever seen this on TV, but yeah, it looks pretty wicked. We're gonna have a mooch around here for a bit, grab a coffee, and then probably start heading back. But yeah, it looks really wicked, this does. So yeah, try and see what else interesting we'll So we just nipped up by the Louvre, took a few photos. I'll tag them into the vlog. Just at a Starbucks and got done over by a Frenchman. Aaliyah had a vanilla latte and I asked for an English breakfast tea, on which, of course, he took me money. Then to say, oh sorry, we've got no English breakfast tea, pick one of these. I was like, I don't like any, he says pick one. So I picked one. And I didn't like it because it was a green tea, so that were another waste of £5. But typical French. So yeah, we're just having a slow walk. Rather than taking metro, we're having a slow walk back towards the hotel to pick his bags up. And then we'll be making our way over to the Gare du Nord. And then across to Charles de Gaulle Airport. It has been a mega trip. Obviously I'll do a summary when I get back, but my advice to like any couple or anything like that come in would be you need a maximum of 1 day in Paris, no more. And rest of the time would probably be spent at Disneyland because you need more than 1 day at Disneyland. You could do 2 or 3 because it's just so massive. So yeah, that's my little bit of travel advice. So on his little travels, if you see anything else, I'll get it on film. Just thought I'd get this little bit of footage in. Really cool little section here, and a bus has blocked the view, of course it has. But right opposite me is Intercontinental Hotel. You're not going to be able to see it properly, but there's a wicked little cross section here, and it's just absolute bedlam with cars. I've never known anything like it. Paris is such a busy city. So I just thought I'd get this little section in. I think that is basically a building of theatre and music, things like that, but it's really, really busy around here. So just panning across again, and to anyone in England, see in distance, that is an orange shop, now bought out by EE. You don't see any orange shops in England, but they've still got them in France, I can tell you that for now. And there's always police knocking about around here, it's just bedlam. So yeah, carrying on this walk if you can hear me, and we'll check out the next little section. Just another little video on how carnage it is. You know, it's just absolute bedlam. Bus just getting knocked out by a Mercedes. Clear up back end of this Prius. And then if you look all the way down there, as far as you can see, it's just traffic. It's absolute bedlam. Welcome to France. So if you're quackers about ducks, look what we've got here. A little duck store. Every type of duck you can have. Santa. That is quality. So we're just down near our hotel in Montmartre. It's quite a nice little area, to be fair. There's loads of little streets intertwining. A lot of people. So yeah, I've got a good vibe to it around here. So Leah thought it'd be a great good idea to come to this monument right up there behind that tree. So there's a few steps. Have you seen that? There's about 100 steps up Mount King Everest. Look at the state of that. I mean, my camera isn't doing it justice, and I can't zoom in because my hands are freezing. But that is an absolute joke. And now she's regretting everything that she's just said about it. So, I mean, this is how steep it is. They've got fucking cable cars. So look at the state of that. I'll let you know if we go up. So furthermore, we're halfway up. But what a view that is of Paris. I mean, camera will never do that justice. But that's an unbelievable view. A few trees in way this side, but you can still see And when we get to the top, there's a little viewing platform over there. So that should be an unreal view. So we'll try and get a video when we get to the top. So after 6,000 steps, we've made it. And look at that for a view. The whole of Paris. Again, camera will not do it justice. And then if I pan down, I don't know if you can see that gate in front of there. But also, if you look along this gate, you can see all down here. Loads of locks, padlocks that people put on. Putting the names of initials, people that they're probably not even with anymore. How cute. But yeah, this is Paris. We're an unbelievable view. Worth the steps.
See me like Houdini, move discreetly. I go poof. They can't see me like Houdini, Lamborghini. It go poof. They can't see me like Houdini.
So we have just gone back to the hotel. We've got his bags, making his way back to train station and then to the airport. So yes, been a good trip. As we did with Vegas, I'll do a summary. Like I've said, I'll do a separate video on Disneyland and a separate video on the scams of Paris. So really enjoyed this trip. We'll definitely be coming back to Paris, probably just to do Disneyland there because we've done everything we want to do in Paris. Really enjoyed it. It's been very, very cold. But for now, we are off to the metro next to the hotel. Got to do a couple of changes before we finally get on the ride metro to the Gare du Nord, which is the train station which will get us to Charles de Gaulle. Oh, and look at this dog here. I want to scrap it. It's all happening. So yeah, we will pick up in the airport. So we're now just at the Gare du Nord train station, and for all my Vegas followers, that's about as close as we're getting to a casino this trip, because they don't have them in Paris, which I find really, really strange considering that it's one of the biggest cities in the world, and all the information that you find online where it says it's the most expensive city in the world. I mean, I haven't been to every city in the world, but it's definitely up there. It is so expensive. We booked Disneyland tickets with his own money out of his own bank, because I did it online, and we've blew through all this money quite easily this weekend, and we've not really done out apart from go up Eiffel Tower to any. No, they do just eating and drinking. So yeah, if you're coming to Paris, make sure you've got a lot of money. So we're just heading through a train station now. So I will probably have some more footage when we get to the airport. So as if it weren't carnage enough, Charles de Gaulle, Gare du Nord metro station. Line B is shut, which is the only line in Paris that gets you to Charles de Gaulle Airport. So there's coach loads taking people that bought a ticket to the airport. And these taxis are trying to jump on that. I like the style. But, yeah, so it's a good job really that we've got plenty of time. So we're just about to jump on coach. So just to check in, I know you were all worried that we've made it to airport after the hottest coach journey ever. I swear guy just come in his t-shirt and shorts. It's about mine. Yeah, I literally felt like I got off in Mexico, but I've got jeans, thick socks and 3 layers on. But as you can see, made it to Charles de Gaulle. We've just got another 7-hour walk to gate because he's dropped us off right other end of the airport. But the missus has spotted a Mackey's en route, so I'll be grabbing a snack from there. I'm sure she'll get something else. So yeah, I'll let you actually know what the prices are, because it'll be interesting for people to know. I mean, not everyone might eat McDonald's, but for the people that do and don't mind it as a snack, obviously you can see what prices are in the airport. So I'll let you know once I get in there if it's open. So we're just in McDonald's at airport now, and it is the exact same prices. So I'm gonna get out of the shop so you can see it. 6 nuggets is £5.20, which back in England is a meal. Fries are £2.50 when they're about then they're £1.39. The chicken sandwich is £3.50 and it's €6.50, and a Fanta is £1.50 $3.59, correct me if I'm wrong, and it's $3.60 here. So they're just absolute robbing gets. So that's your answer to McDonald's. Although it is open 24/7, so that's good. Another thing to add as well is the McDonald's abroad, they've got wicked salad bars, and if you actually walk around, sorry for the quick pan there, but while I'm looking, if you actually walk around over there, you can see in distance, let me zoom in, you've got a McCafe, and they're all separate McCafes. Well, my food's here, so I will catch you in a minute. So sorry I cut you short, my food just come and they were panicking me, but yeah, as I was saying, that over there is the McCafe, and they're completely separate to what's over there. And everyone abroad seems to have it. So just a little fact, and they do have the flight timing boards in here as well, which is handy to know. So yeah, I'm just gonna get my snap now. So just heading back down, just had a McDonald's, just heading back down towards check-in gates. And I tell you what I have realised, what we both realised about the French people is they're just, I know we've banged on that they're rude, but it's just how blatant with it they are. So we're just about to leave, and it's not the first time we've noticed this, we're just about to leave this table, and rather than in England you'd say, oh, are you going, can I have that table? Oh no, not here. Before Aaliyah had even put a coat on and got up, shit, we're on table. And I'm like, it's a good job we were fucking leaving and we weren't just cold. Honestly, unbelievable. But anyway, rant over. I am a moaning person, so obviously anyone that doesn't like that, they'll probably watch it wrong channel. But I'm very much, I say it how I see it. So that's just how we are. So yeah, off towards the check-in gates now. Gonna nip to Louvre and do what we need to do. See if we can get Aaliyah some food before we go. If not, she'll get something when we get through check-in, and let's just see if everything's open. So yeah, I'll video when we're on the other side, to show you what duty free is like. This guy needs sectioning, he's off his rocker. Yeah. Look at this, honestly. That's just type of people that British are. Just talking to himself, he's off his head. Apparently I haven't found his missus yet. I think he's just been smoking a... Oh. Well, he's not impressed. Gotta love a bit of comedy in Paris. What an absolute dickhead. Typical English for you, giving us a bad name. Update, my guy down here, he come up to us and says, have you got a euro?
At first he tried asking you in French.
Oh yeah, tried asking me in French, in really shit French. Like Kev Alderton's type of French, like, excuse-moi, do you have a euro? I says, I'm English, mate. He says, oh, have you got a euro for a coffee? I says, I got no change. He goes, oh, fuck. I thought to myself, you ain't getting a coffee from fucking Mackey's for a euro, mate. It's about $8,000. So that's the update on his little English man just kicking off in Paris airport. He's definitely getting locked up. Needs sectioning. So that's my little update for you. I will get you the footage, I promise, when I get in duty free. So happy days. So I just got through security. You're gonna see duty free as quickly as I am for the first time, like I am. Just got through security, obviously standard. Aaliyah's coat got tucked to one side. There's always something for every holiday. She only had gloves and metro ticket in her pockets apparently, but they still shoved it to one side. Worst thing is, woman come over and then she just gave her a coat, she didn't even check it for anything. So what a waste of time that were. So yes, just heading into duty free. Let's have a look. Standard perfumes, that's what you'd expect. Aaliyah wants to be tight and spray test the perfume, so 1 minute. Honestly, I tell you what, I reckon that's why they stop her every time we go through airport, because I know she's from Rosington, which if anyone doesn't know, it's not a nice part, don't it? Well, that's controversial. There are nice parts, but she's from Rosington, so this is probably why they stop her. So she's just on the rob now. So I will come back to you when she's finished. So she has successfully nicked and stopped smelling. Thanks for that. What did you end up? What were your choice, Chloe? some Chloe one that she just nicked. There's a Victoria's Secret. Now, I've been wondering for years what Victoria's Secret is. So if anybody knows, let me know. Because I'm still yet to wonder. I am going to look for a bottle of wine. I'll come back in a minute though, because I'll just show you out here, and then I'm going to nip back for a bottle of wine. I don't drink the wine, it's not for me, but yeah, so as you head out, they don't look a great deal, to be fair. I'll do a little walk around afterwards, but there's a standard, what you would be a WH Smith's over there called Relay. The Strabda, something Tap House, and then a Yo Sushi, but that looks shut. And then there's another duty free across there, and like a fashion shop with Lacoste and Longchamp and a couple other bits in. So I'm going to head back into duty free now and see if I can get myself a bottle of wine. So Aaliyah is at set. She has some spicy sushi, which she's happy about. I've got some Maltesers, or as I call them, small geezers. Can of Coke, and we are set. So just about to head down where his gate is so she can sit and eat a sushi. So all in all, I spent €21, I think it were, which will be about 18 quid-ish. She's just spent 12, which will be about 10, so that's 28. And then, how much should we just spend in there? 9. So all in all, 40 quid in the airport. So it's not too bad. So yeah, been a cracking holiday. I'm really excited to edit vlog because I absolutely love editing it. Got a new software to use this time as well, so it's probably going to take me longer, but I'm excited. So yes, I will do my reviews as promised on the scams and the Disneyland. But I really hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, because I love editing. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. If not, then you know, not a problem. So I'll speak to you on the other side. So I found a seat. I'm going to get one with a table so she can eat and snap. You will be proud of me, Kev. Passport control is just there. They've got another one, so that's 2 passport controls you have to go through. The second one, I said bonsoir, which is good evening, and merci. I obviously couldn't record it because it's passport control, but there you go. I think that's my allotted French time request fulfilled for this trip. So wait till your next one and I will be giving you a request, mate. So 1-0 to Matthew, I think, on that one. So I just thought I'd video this while Mrs has gone to the toilet. Look at this. They've got a PlayStation section and they've got FIFA on. I am so jealous. Oh my god. I don't think she'll be too happy about it if I went and played on it, but look at these kids living the dream. I bet it is for the parents too. But what I will say on the airport is it's really, really modern. All the chairs, I would say probably 75% of the chairs have got like USB ports for phone charging. They've got the odd big desk, it's like a big long dinner table, and it's got like just charging points galore, and they don't supply with the wires. I know at Manchester Airport in the new terminal they supply you with the wires, but they don't supply you with the wires here. But they've got so much charging for your phone. Once you pass through passport control to the gates where we are now, there is a Pret-a-Manger and there is another duty free. So that is the only ones that are this side. We're going for a game of FIFA. Oh my god, it's all going off. The game of FIFA is about to go down. I will catch up with you. There it is, sports fans. I am allowed a game on FIFA in the airport. This is a moral victory. So what we're going to do is we're going to play England versus France, and let's really see who the winner is. I will come back to you at final whistle. Here we have the World Cup final between England and France. We will report on the score. I'm happy to report we have scored a World Cup final victory 6-0, so there you go. That is what we call redemption. Bellingham's had a stormer, Kane got a couple. World Cup final 6-0, have that France. So guys, as you can see, we are back in Manchester. It is -5. We're a bit later than we thought because they had to circle. We checked the flight radar app and they circled Manchester about 20 minutes because the fog's that thick. So we're just at baggage reclaim now. As I said in the vlog back in Paris, I hope you've had a I hope you, sorry. We've had a really good time. I hope you enjoy the vlogs when I get around to editing them. Thanks for all the support. I can't tell you how much it means to me. I mean, I love vlogging, which is why I'm doing it, but I couldn't get as much satisfaction out of it if it weren't for the odd messages that I get off people, so thank you so much. Let me know in the comments if you want me to vlog my skiing trip, because I'm really not sure what type of vlog it will be, but I'm really undecided whether to do it or not, so just let me know. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next one, guys.